Sit down, cozy up, grab your favorite comfort drink.
Because you're now listening to the Sippin' Pretty podcast.
Yes, you are. You'll have to excuse our little bit of lag in uploading lately.
Yeah.
We're having technical difficulties when it comes to like uploading our videos to the iPad that we edit on and then taking the time to edit, because mind you, like the version that you see is the
Sorry.
I didn't even notice it was going off.
Oh, really?
I'm just yapping. Okay. The edited version that you see of this that's like actually posted is sometimes up to an hour long, which means that's like before editing.
Yeah.
Like an hour and 30 minutes to 2 hours of content that we have to upload and filter through and all of that stuff.
Yeah. So Desi and I were literally brainstorming today because we're 2 videos behind. And it's
at the time of filming this.
At the time of filming this, yeah. And it's just frustrating because we have good equipment. Like this is a more than $1,000 camera. And my iPad, the iPad Pro that we used to edit, it's also more than $1,000. And it's just frustrating
and you have
that
all the storage in the world. She pays for a terabyte.
I literally pay for storage because I thought it was a storage problem.
Right.
And it's honestly just my iPad tweaking. It freezes, and I was telling Desi, I think it's because the files are 4K, because we film in 4K, that it is just like almost hard on the iPad. But I think it's just my iPad.
We're gonna get it figured out.
We're gonna figure it out, but to the bottom of this, for now, we're gonna enjoy this episode and hopefully have this one up. So when you're seeing this, the next one you see is probably gonna be 2 weeks old.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I really want to get this one out first.
Yes.
I think it's fun.
Yeah.
If you haven't read about the title yet, we're gonna get into the minds of men.
Yes.
So,
pick their brains.
What are we drinking?
I was craving a matcha, but only because Caro got Ziggy's and I already had that today. So I wanted to try this is their something berry matcha. So it has like strawberry puree on the bottom and then raspberry cold foam. And it's really good. You can like barely taste the matcha.
Nice. I'm still not drinking matcha.
I know. I was like, you want to try it?
You're like, you can barely taste the matcha. I don't care how much you tell me you can barely taste the matcha.
She can taste the matcha.
I think the reason I struggle with some matchas because some of it is grainy. Yeah, and I don't like that.
That's very true, because even Starbucks is like hit or miss. The one place that is always consistent with their matcha is Coco's. But I think that's because like the baristas actually take the time to like blend it the way that it's supposed to be.
I've seen them do it, and
they put their back into it, girl.
Yeah, if you ever see a line at Coco's, you best believe that it's because they're taking their time,
heart and soul in those drinks.
Yeah.
And they actually came out with a whole like cutesy like Valentine's line, and we're gonna go this week, and I'm so excited. So that's kind of why I wanted to like try Starbucks berry matcha first, because I was like, I already know that once I try the berry matcha at Coco's, I'm gonna be hooked, because I already am like when it comes to their Coco's strawberries and cream matcha. I like want one every day.
I went to Siggy's and I got a dirty soda for the first time ever, and I like it. It honestly just tastes like a regular soda, just like spiked with like more sugar. But it has berry, I put lime in it, and then it also has vanilla,
and then cream,
and then the cream. So honestly, it tastes good. It's pretty like fizzy. So I like it. It's not like flat or anything. It's good.
I love dirty sodas. Like I would actually make them at home pretty often without the like syrups and stuff in it, but just like adding the cream, like the creaminess of it. And I can already tell that like I would need probably 10 times the amount of cream that they put in there.
Yeah, I think
like, it's literally like a splash.
I think I would have to ask for extra for it to like really give me something different, you know?
Yeah, for it to taste like...
Yeah, it just tastes like Dr. Pepper, like that's extra sweet today. I've tried energy drinks with heavy cream, and...
That's what I got today. From Ziggy's.
Really?
Yeah. I get a beach bum, which is like coconut, blue raspberry, and lime, I think, in an energy drink. And then I add cream to it.
Nice.
And it's so good. Yeah. Gotta love it. Okay. So, like Caro said, like for this episode, we are going to be picking the brains of men a little bit. We asked specifically our men to
because their certifications are men.
To give us some little questions of the things that men wonder specifically about women. And I will say it was kind of difficult for them to like think of like something right off the bat.
You know,
I feel like I have to kind of like I had to like guide him. Like, what are some things that you just like don't understand? Like,
you know what I realized? So obviously, like after a first date, like you have all these questions about them. What are they doing? You know, like do they like me? But then you also like wonder like what they thought about their date, you know. Are they feeling like jittery, like at home, like butterflies and whatnot? And this kind of made me think like, damn, y'all really don't think about shit that much. Like you guys are so simple, you don't overthink it, you don't like go through these like roller coaster of emotions that like we as women do, you know. Or maybe some men do, but what I learned from Alex is that he's very nonchalant, like what we've always said.
He's very just like, I don't think about it that deep.
Like whatever happens, happens, you know? Like,
Now, because that was one thing when we had first proposed it to them, but also when I was talking to Billy about it a little bit more too, I was just like, so like for instance, like the same question that I had kind of like given Alex to like guide him, like what do you guys think about when it comes to like planning a date? Like the men usually plan the date, so like what goes through your mind when you're thinking of like, you know, like planning something? And Billy straight up was just like, I don't really like plan. He's just like, I find something for us to do and
that's it.
I'm like, yeah, that'd be good enough. And I'm like, oh,
call it a day.
Okay. So I don't know. I basically when like again, like guiding him, I was like, what are just some like concepts, like very simple concepts that you think of when you think of women, and then like we can come up with a question about it like together, if that makes sense. So the very first thing that Billy had mentioned was, I feel like kind of an obvious one, but it was just around the concept that women take so long to get ready. And this could be doing your hair, doing your makeup, picking out an outfit, like the combination of all those things, you know what I mean? He was like, and I just don't like understand it. So he was like, when it comes to your outfits specifically, what makes like the outfit the perfect outfit, if that makes sense? Like, and you see that like those cliches of like throwing your whole closet all over the freaking bedroom like floor because you're picking and choosing and going through all these things. Maybe like you had a vision in your mind and it just did not come together. So what's that like aha moment for you? Or like, I guess what goes through your mind when you're picking out like what would look good together? If
almost like when you go through your closet, you already have a vision of what you want. So nothing is working out until you find what meets your vision.
Exactly. So for you, what would you say like that like vision is? Like what are some specifics that you look for when you're picking out like a cute outfit?
Honestly, it just has to be comfortable. I can't wear leggings that are too tight or my stomach starts hurting. Now that I've gained weight, it definitely has to be something that's like baggy, like pants wise, or stretchy, like leggings wise. I haven't worn jeans since I gained weight because I refuse to like accept this as my like forever weight now. I'm like, I don't get to treat myself to new jeans till I lose weight. And then tops, right now I'm sticking to like literally like either sweaters, like hoodies, or like something simple. I recently was shopping, I told you. And for me, when I was shopping, I was looking for something that looked comfortable, but also like looked like classy, or just like something that I could wear out and people were like, oh, she's dressed up. And I found a bunch of mesh tops. And like see-through, but like with the design on them. Because they're mesh, they're like stretchy, you know? So like I could do this with like jeans that fit my body now. But that's what it is for me. They always say like have staples in your closet. You know? Yeah, that's pretty much something, because I get overstimulated super easily. So I need something that's not gonna bother me, not too tight, that isn't rubbing on me, because I hate that sensation. So
wow, you're so simple. I overthink literally everything. So this might sound like psychotic.
Extra.
But when planning an outfit for me, I literally look at the details down to the color of the seam that's on your jeans. So it's not only, yes, so it's not only like dark wash or light wash, but it's also like if the seam of the jeans, like the threading is a light brown color, I can only wear light colors or like light browns with it. And that's not just like with my tops, that's with like shoes too. Yeah. Like I can't. And if it's dark, like a dark seam, I can only wear dark colors with it. Another one that I struggle with is like wearing a black top with any sort of jeans. Like I feel like I have to wear super, super light wash for me to think that like black with denim looks good.
Oh, okay. So you're very into like the color coordinating. Like,
yeah.
You're like a no denim on denim type of thing. Okay.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't go as far to say like no denim on denim, but it would have to be like the exact same denim wash and everything for it to like.
I don't like denim on denim.
Look right.
I think it's criminal.
Honestly, black denim on denim could be a moment.
Or black jeans with a dark denim, like denim jacket.
Well, no, I don't know that I would do that either, actually. Yeah. I don't know.
I've done that before.
I'm so weird when it comes to things like that. And then like, I don't know, just the smallest little details that you would think like wouldn't make that big of a deal. I feel like that's why it takes me so long to like get ready and like figure out what looks best with what, because I literally cannot for the life of me just throw something on.
I'm looking at your outfit right now and I just realized that your scrunchie matches your top.
Yep. I remember when I used to wear the scrunchies like on my wrists like literally every single day, I would have to like coordinate like that too. And like, oh my gosh, there's another thing I guess that like my brain goes through. So if I'm wearing leggings, right, and I'm wearing say this top, and my hair's down, like I don't have a scrunchie in my hair, if I were to wear a scrunchie on my wrist, it would probably be a black one because I would tie in the black from the leggings. Oh my gosh.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah.
And then it's just as bad when it comes to shoes too. Like that's a whole socks too.
Bra.
No, because I just wear like black bras.
Yeah.
And that's it. But like if it's when it comes to like sports bras too, if it's like a shirt that like will show my bra a little bit, if I wear a black bra underneath that's like gonna show, then I have to wear like black leggings too so that it ties in the black and the black. Yeah, it's actually like crazy.
No, it makes sense.
The one thing that I don't really care about that much is like undergarments. Like I don't have to have like matching bra and underwear. So that's just what goes through my mind. Your answer was much more simplistic. You were just like, I can't wear anything too tight.
I really just care about comfort.
Like you'll wear whatever. And for me, like even the most casual like comfort outfit has to be matching.
Dude,
that's why I thrive off of sets.
I've always said that if I were to be famous, I would get canceled. Not canceled, but I think I would be like Adam Sandler.
I was just about to say that.
Like I've gone out to the store, you guys, with messed up hair, like leggings, slippers, and a hoodie, or honestly, like I'll be done cooking dinner and I will walk out with like chile stained top. Like if I got chile on me, like my kids just ate and they got my pants dirty. I do not care enough to go change to go out to the store for like 30 minutes. Like I'm so type B. I'm so like, I care more about my comfort than what you think of me. Yeah. Genuinely. Like,
that's fair.
Or even what I think of me. You know, do I feel good? Dude, I just want to fucking go and come home.
I wish I could do that. Like, I wish it would be that easy for me.
No, sometimes I wish I would be more like high maintenance. Because I'm like, if I was more high maintenance, like people would perceive me a different way. Maybe I would just feel better about myself, you know? And I think about that when it comes to like getting ready every day. And I used to like do it, but now I'm just kind of like, I think my comfort and like my mental state just matters more. Again, we've talked about this. I have ADHD, so worrying about things like that it
would drive you crazy.
It just drives me insane.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how often do girls wash their hair and why not every day? What's the reason?
This is a good one because I feel like it's different for everybody.
Yeah.
And like me, I used to be the type that would wash my hair every single day, but that's because my head would literally get like a grease ball. And I don't know if it was just from constantly putting products in it. honestly was probably part of the reason when I was younger was we didn't get like super good shampoo. Like we got whatever was the cheapest and that's what we used, you know? And then when it came to like conditioner, I put that shit all over my head, not just on my ends, you know? And then I let that sit for like 3 minutes before I rinsed it out. So yeah, there was probably just like so much buildup and stuff like that. But once I learned to like actually take care of my hair the way it's meant to be taken care of and invest in good quality products and all those things, I usually go about 3 days in between washes. And that's with me like styling it one day and then the next day or probably the next 2 days doing slick backs. Yeah. Because I love a slick back. Like I can't not do a slick back like every other day. I just get overstimulated with my hair in my face. Like unless I have it down for like a special occasion or something like that, you're gonna see either a slick back or my hair will be up in a claw clip. Like I can't.
Or ponytail.
And that's even when it's like short too. Yeah. Like it doesn't matter short, long, like I can't have it like tickling my face.
Yeah. I started like not washing my hair. I used to be the same way too. Even with my body. I don't shower every single day. I shower every other day because just like your hair, it's bad for your skin as well. Right. Because, but this is about hair, okay? Whatever. But basically, if you didn't know, and when you wash your hair, you're like stripping all healthy like oils that your own scalp provides for your hair, and so it just dries out your hair and makes it more brittle. And I have very brittle hair, and my hair is not just frizzy, it's thin, it's brittle. Even every hairstylist I've ever gone to complains about my hair. They always tell me like, oh my gosh, it's your texture, like it's so hard to work with, and not in a negative way. Like they just tell me shit, like we're gonna be here for a while. And so that's my preference, where I will go up to 4 days without washing my hair, and then I will wash it. And I think it has actually helped my hair growth, that I also started doing conditioner only from
on the mids
to the ends, and shampoo only on the top, because that shampoo also dries out your the bottom.
You have to take care of like the top of your head and
with
your scalp.
Shampoo.
Like different than the bottom. Yeah, different than the ends.
Yeah, because shampoo is meant to clean your scalp. Right. Conditioner is meant to hydrate your ends. But yeah, so that's why I don't wash my hair every single day. He knows that. Or he'll be like, you showered already? I was like, yeah. He's like, why's your hair not wet? I'm like, it's only shower my body. Like, yeah. I had to shave. I had other purposes in the shower, okay?
Right. Not to wash my hair.
Like the shower isn't just the shower. The shower is glow up, is hair care, is body care, skin care, everything, all the above.
That's why when you say I'm taking an everything shower, ooh, girl, I'm gonna be in there for a good 30 minutes because I got a whole regimen that I gotta get through. If it's just a body shower, 10 minutes.
Sometimes I get lazy when I'm doing an everything shower. I'm like, fuck, I still have to fucking exfoliate and then shave and then scrub my body. And then
sometimes I be looking, I'm like, I could go another day. I'm not wearing a short sleeve.
Tomorrow's gonna be a long sleeve type of day.
It just takes too much energy. No, but also, I'm pretty sure this is true. I don't know, Kira, if you're watching this, chime in. My hair girl. But also like the less that you wash your hair, or no. The more you wash your hair, the more, like you're saying, like natural oils and like all those things or whatever. So the more your hair starts depending on those things, rather than like doing it itself. On their own.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So because if you if you're always washing your hair, it's gonna overproduce oils. Yep. And then if you obviously like. Well, no, I don't think it's the other way, because my hair is gonna be greasy no matter what.
Yeah, I meant the like overproduction of your oils. Yeah. So if you're like constantly washing it,
because you're stripping all that away,
then it thinks that it has to like rejuvenate all those natural oils like right away or whatever. Yeah,
it has to overcompensate.
Yeah. Wow, you're wording it just so much better than me. I'm like, that. I think that's true though. I don't know if that's.
No, that's true. Yeah, it tries to overcompensate because you're stripping all the healthy hydration oils from the scalp.
Yeah, I will say too that like part of the reason that I do shampoo as often as I do too is because it's a weird combination of me being like oily, but also I don't want to diagnose myself with psoriasis, but I do get like, it's not like all over dandruff. It's like patches.
Yeah.
That are like dry patches. Like I have one right in the front where I part my hair. And it's so annoying because sometimes like all I do is like brush my hair and it gets like flaky. But it's just that one little like patch right there.
Do you ever peel them off?
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's satisfying. Or like if I see it there, like while I'm like getting ready to wear a slick back or something, I'll just scratch it off real quick. Yeah, but it's always like there's one right here and then there's one in like the back.
They have their designated areas already.
Yeah, they do. They do. So
yeah,
that's another reason why I wash as often as I do too, which maybe that's causing it. I don't know. I just deal with what I got. Men just use a fucking 3-in-1.
No, literally. You go to Walmart, there is no shampoo in there.
Oh my gosh, I literally told Billy too, because for a while there, he was growing his hair out. He would not go get a haircut, and his hair is freaking like textured. Like they're half black.
Yeah.
So their hair gets like, I mean, Alex, if he grows his hair out, he has an afro. Like legit. Like that's how like coarse and curly and thick their hair is. And so Billy, like having those like natural curls and that natural texture and stuff like that, I was like, dude, if you're gonna grow it out, I was like, let's at least like hydrate, like condition, throw some moisture on that, like learn how to style it. Like, cause you're just walking around with a big old puff ball when like you have so much potential. Like there's so much potential for it to like look good, you know? So I remember one day we were in the shower and I was like, let me condition your hair. Because I'm like, let's, you know, give you some moisture. Like, let's define these curls. And he deadass like is looking at his bottle and he goes, this already has conditioner in it. It's a 3-in-1. And I was like, oh no. It's like, no, dude.
No, I kid you not. We'll go to Walmart trying to hunt down shampoo and we don't find any. Old Spice brand.
Yeah.
Because Old Spice doesn't have any shampoo. They literally have 3-in-1 or 2-in-1 deodorant, and that's it. Other than that, you'll buy like Head and Shoulders because that's like the only other brand that has it.
That's what Billy gets, is the Head and Shoulders Old Spice.
Yeah.
Sport something. I was about to say sport mode. I don't know what it's called. Pure Sport. So this one, it took me doing some math. I don't know if you thought about it yet because I sent you the list, but what is the cost of your everyday makeup routine?
I haven't done the math, but I can assume. I'm gonna like kind of like what do you freeball it? What's the term?
Freeball it?
Aim?
You're gonna aim? What? You're gonna guesstimate.
Guesstimate, yes. Okay, so I literally follow like Shelby Ann's routine. So I'm gonna start with the Milky Toner.
Wait, pause real quick, because that's what I was just gonna ask. Does skincare count?
Yeah,
towards your makeup routine?
For me, if I don't do my skincare the way I always do, then it will not turn out.
Well, then mine's more expensive.
The way I like it. So that Milky Toner, I'm not even gonna. If I remember the brand, I'll say it.
Wait, what cleanser do you use?
Oh, so right now I'm between 3 actually. Okay. I'm using the La Roche-Posay, for oily skin, and then I'm using the Thayer's Milky One, and then I'm using the Laneige Water Bank. Which literally I switch between all 3.
So like 30. No, the La Roche-Posay is one expensive. It's like 21.
I got it for like $18.
Oh, 18.
Yeah. So that one, okay, so let's say that one. And then my Milky Toner, that was like maybe $12. And then my e.l.f. Thirst Drops, that's like another $15 because e.l.f. has gotten expensive. And then I do that one other sunscreen is also by that Milky Toner brand.
Theirs?
No, it's the other one. Oh,
Milky Toner.
They have like the
Bioma.
Yeah. So I do that sunscreen, so it was like another $12, and then I use my Rhode Barrier Butter.
Oh.
The Barrier Butter. So that one's maybe like $28. And then I do my eyebrows, which that's the brow pencil is like $22. Then I use a Maybelline Brow Super Glue, which is like $12 around there.
Girl, you throwing out prices. I should just be adding this shit. Guesstimate. She's gonna say all these numbers and then she's gonna be like, so somewhere around like $100. And I'm like, girl, that's way more than 100.
Y'all can do the math.
The average is like $15 per product. I think that's your average.
Yeah. And then, okay, so then eyebrows, and then we move on to foundation, which it depends. Right now I'm using the Maybelline Infallible foundation, which is definitely like $14.99. But my high-end foundation is my Hourglass Stick foundation, which is like $42.
How often do you use that?
Like all the time.
So 42.
Yeah. And then for my bronzer, Rare Beauty bronzer, which is like $24 maybe. And then my blush, which is another like $22. And then that's my cream blush. And then my concealer, which is a Too Faced, which is like another $25. And then my setting powder, which is a Laura Mercier, which is like $40. Like 42, yeah. Maybe 49. I don't know. And then my...
Girl, $50 for a setting powder?
It's really good. And it lasts.
Well, I have the small one, but I would not spend $50. Maybe $40. But not $10 more.
It lasts me a good like 6 months, dude.
Yeah, even the mini one has lasted me since October, and I used it every single day.
It's really good. Anyways, and then for my powder bronzer, I use the Charlotte Tilbury one, and that one is like $50. And then I use my blush, which is a House Labs, which I'm pretty sure it's like 32 maybe. And then I use my setting spray, which I'm using the 3-in-1 by Too Faced, which I think was like $30, maybe 28. Maybe less actually. And then for my lipstick, I actually use a NYX lip liner, which is like $12. And then I use a Charlotte Tilbury one, which is like $28.
For a grand total of about $400.
That's
For
crazy.
wait.
Did you count everything else I had already said?
Yes, as much as I could, and I think I didn't even get all of them, to be honest.
Oh my god.
So let's say between like $400 and $450 for your whole routine, from cleanser to setting spray, lipstick, lip combo, whatever.
Yeah.
And everything. You didn't include your lashes because I included my lashes.
Oh yeah, my lash clusters. I got them from TJ Maxx. They're like $10.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So mine is, I gotta add like 12. I gotta add like $12. So, because my cleanser, I'm using the Medicube Zero Foam. That's like a $20 cleanser. It's so good though. It's so good. And then I use the Bubble Vitamin C Serum, which is like 16? Let's call it 16. And then I use the e.l.f. water moisturizer.
Yeah.
Like the gel water moisturizer, whatever. And then my lashes are $20. I use the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, that's $11. I use the L'Oreal Brow Gel, that's $16. My ColourPop Brow Pencil is only $9. This is probably the most expensive thing I use, which is the Kylie Skin Tint, that's $30. And then my e.l.f. Concealer is $8. I just started using the Blurfection, the L'Oreal Blurfection.
How do you like it?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I was telling Caro I was kind of complaining because I feel like my face is like really oily, but I've also had this makeup on since like 5 a.m. this morning, and it's 6:59 now. So
12 hours.
Yeah. So when I first noticed that I was oily, I was kind of mad because I was like, ugh, like that powder is not as good, but it's just my natural oils from it being on all day. But so far so good. Like my initial thought. And like a normal day's wear, because this is not normal for me to wear a full face of makeup for over 12 hours.
It's good.
So, but it's pretty good. That's $16. I use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, which is $16. The Milani Luminoso Blush, which is $13. ColourPop Highlight, which is $9. Milani Setting Spray, which is $22. And then I also use the L'Oreal Setting Spray that you gave me. which retails for like $14, even though I didn't pay for it. And then my Summer Fridays lip balm, which is $25. So in total, my cleanser to setting spray, lip gloss, whatever, makeup routine, beginning to end, is about $250.
Nice.
Yep. So about half of what yours is.
Yeah.
But hey.
No, but I will say I've gotten it down to the point where every single high-end product that I have, like, it's very, like, specific. Like, I won't switch out for anything else.
Yeah, like you're very intentional with what you're using. Okay, your turn.
Okay. Let's see what is going on in Alex's mind.
Wait, one thing to add to that. Billy was like really surprised when I said that, and I was like, yeah, and that's all drugstore, pretty much all drugstore products. Yeah. So like, I mean, guys probably don't think that like makeup is cheap because, well, at least our guys don't, because they're the ones that pay for it. Yeah. You know what I mean? But like, do guys really just like, I feel like they don't have that like level of understanding of how much each product costs, because they don't like get the hype around like what's drugstore, what's like luxury brand, what's.
When we go shopping, we sometimes will go and look at things for them. Mm-hmm. So we have an idea of how much things for them are like. Mm-hmm. And they're very simple too. They don't have cologne, hair products, and like clothes, you know? Mm-hmm. Whereas women, they kind of just leave that up to us, like, oh, you're going to go buy makeup here, have the card.
Right.
Do that yourself, you know?
Yeah.
Like, the most they'll do is, honestly, like, buy us, like, flowers, like a jewelry piece of gift, you know? But men aren't the type to go and actually shop for clothes for a woman. Or
right.
Like makeup products, self-care.
Billy will go pick up, like, just recently I ran out of my brow pencil. Mm-hmm. And I was like, here, go to Ulta and get this. And, like, all I did was take a screenshot of it and, like, send him to, like, go get it. And then he knew how to do it from there.
Yeah, I was just showing this picture. Just, that's it.
Yeah,
like,
literally.
Go, help me find this, and he'll take you to it. Yeah. So, this one, I think Alex sent it because it's, like, a very personal thing in our relationship. Mm-hmm. But what do you think about guys doing nicotine?
Cigarettes are an absolute no. Like, I can confidently say I would never date a man who was, like, a chain smoker. Yeah. Like, constantly smoke cigarettes. Because not only, like, are you going to smell like that, everything around you is going to smell like that. Your car's going to smell like that. Like, your home is going to smell like that. Everything is going to smell like that. But that smell, just, like, it clings to everything, right? And you mean to tell me that I'm going to be all cuddled up with that and, like, kissing you and stuff like that? Like, yeah, I get, like, brushing your teeth and, like, whatever. But there's only so much you can do if you're, like, a habitual smoker. And honestly, I feel like that goes for vaping, too. Like, I don't think... I had my fair share of moments where I thought vaping was cool. And that was literally for, like, I don't know, less than a year, my senior year of high school. And we would get the little, like, pens or whatever when it, like, first started coming out. But I just didn't understand the hype around it. So, like, that came and gone. But, yeah, so definitely a no to smoking cigarettes or vape or anything like that. I feel like, okay, vape once in a while, like, whatever. Mm-hmm. But specific to my relationship... I did tell Billy, like, because he uses Zyn nicotine pouches, I told him, like, it's one or the other. Like, you're either vaping or you're doing Zyn. But we ain't doing both because that's expensive and not healthy already. So, like, quite literally pick your poison. Like, one or the other. We're not doing both.
Although they're the same thing, like, in terms of, like, what drug they're, like, producing, they both affect two different systems. Right. One can affect the lungs more than the other. Mm-hmm. The other goes directly into, like, the bloodstream through their gums and, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So you're, like, you're killing yourself with two things
at the same time. Yeah. But I will take the nicotine pouches every single day of my life over him doing, like, the actual tobacco chew. Because he used to do that when we first got together, And that is the most disgusting thing. Like, I think I've mentioned it before, at least to you. Yeah. Him leaving his little spitters all over the place. And it's literally just a clear water bottle with like 2 inches of freaking brown spit in there. Like, that is disgusting.
Spitters.
Yeah, they're literally called spitters. Yeah, it's disgusting. And so yeah, I feel like as long as it's not that, it doesn't really like bother me. Yeah. Like, I feel like here and there, like little pet peeves. I think I mentioned this in the last episode. Him leaving his like little Zin pouches everywhere. Yeah. That can get like annoying, but honestly, if all I have to do is pick one up every once in a while and throw it away, I would take that over smelling like cigarette smoke or having brown caca spit all over the house.
I do have a big issue with it. But if Alex didn't have his health issues, I probably wouldn't care.
Right.
But because obviously if you guys follow my TikTok and you like follow this whole journey with him at the hospital, basically, long story short, he has thyroid issues, and before he took his thyroid out, it was really, really bad that his metabolism was eating away at his bones. And when your metabolism is it's fast. When your metabolism is fast, your heart rate is fast. Like, your whole body's working overtime. So essentially, his doctor ended up telling him, and I knew this, but it took his own doctor telling him this for him to actually listen to me. His heart was just overworking itself, and he was experiencing palpitations and tachycardia. So this man was like at a risk for like a heart rate. Now that
he could literally be sitting here like we are, and his heart would be running as if he was like running a marathon.
Yeah, that's exactly what his doctor said. His doctor said you could be sleeping and your body's not gonna rest because your heart is always pumping as if it was running a marathon.
Right.
And so nicotine.
Girl, your mic has not been on this entire time.
No. Okay, I'm so sorry, you guys. My bad. But anyways, the point is, nicotine actually causes not heart disease, but it can clog your arteries.
Right.
And I told him, I was like, dude, I'm sorry, but I've always told him, like, you cannot live a normal life because you're sick. You have to like definitely be more cautious. And so it genuinely like, it's an addiction. Like, you get addicted to nicotine. Point is, nicotine is just like not good for his body, for him at all. So it's not I don't even want to call it a luxury. It's not an addiction he can afford to have, okay? Like, so yeah, that's why it's an issue, not a relationship. But not an issue because he's like, he stopped doing that, but it was an issue.
He stopped completely?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he stopped doing Zyn.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I had a heart-to-heart with him, and I was like, dude, you're gonna be dead by the time you're 45. Like, I'm not trying to be a widow at 45, okay? Like, please.
Yeah. Wait, actually, I do remember you telling me that.
Yeah, when you came over, I was telling you about it,
Yeah. Okay. This one's funny. And I feel like a lot of men probably have this question. And this is exactly how he worded it too. What's with the different sizes of tampons and pads? He literally, we were sitting there and he was just like, do girls just have different sized vaginas? Or what? And I'm like, oh my gosh. You couldn't be more, what's the word?
Oblivious?
Yeah, or not even oblivious, but just like unaware of, I don't know, whatever. I guess it's not really his battle. I literally just sent him to the store for whatever.
They're just men. He's probably looking at it. One says super, small, medium.
What size are you?
You have one size for each underwear.
What size are you?
Small goes for a thong. A large is granny panties. A medium is cheek huggers.
Well, that's like for the pads too. Like, I have heard that like the like size of them, like, you know, panty liners and then like the thicker ones and whatever, that like men think it's like the length, like the pad is like just longer.
Oh.
No. Yeah. It's supposed to absorb more, which I haven't used a pad since, I can't even tell you how long because I don't use pads. But with this question too, he was like, what's like specific about like the brand that you use? Like, why do you use that specific brand? And I feel like that question is a lot easier to like answer, or more of a complex answer, I guess, because the different sizes, it's not sizes, honey, it's
how much
blood
absorption,
flow.
how much they can absorb. Yeah.
Right.
Not every woman, like a woman could bleed 5 tablespoons in a day, another one could bleed 10. You know?
Yeah.
And if you literally try putting 1 napkin and 5 napkins stacked and pouring the same amount on both, like it's gonna look different on both.
Very different. Yeah.
There you go.
Well, and like I feel like it varies too, which is why it has like the multi-pack, you know?
Yeah.
Not I feel like it varies. It does vary.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like when I'm thinking of like specifically when I send him to like go get them, I'm thinking, okay, like I need at least this amount of supers because my very first day is a super day, and then I need this amount of regulars because then like after that I can get away with, you know, just regulars or whatever, you know? But then when it comes to like the brands, I specifically use the ones that are 100% cotton. And that's because a lot of the extra chemicals and the materials that some brands use in them isn't the best for your body. So I opt to use the 100% cotton ones.
I personally just base my brand off of if I ever bleed through them, and I've been using the exact same brand since I was in middle school because they're like long but you don't even feel them on you. I never ever leak with them on, so I just like trust them with everything I have in me. I know exactly how far up to place them on my underwear and everything, so
Your placement, you like map it out.
it's like
You get wings or no wings?
I get wings. Oh, I want the extra security, girl. Yeah, I don't want that shit. Wait, whoop, oh, my pad. I gotta stay locked in place. Anyway, yeah, that's the pad lore, I guess. Alex asked, what does a meaningful life look like to you, and are you currently living it?
Oh, so wholesome. Wow. Not us going from talking about our period blood to living a wholesome life.
Yeah.
Wow, that's deep.
Yeah.
Would that just mean like our idea of a wholesome life? Well, because I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, specific to like women, right? And I feel like this does make sense because for men, it would probably most likely, for a lot of them, be like being the provider, you know, like the breadwinner and like, you know, for Billy at least, and for Alex, I'm sure, but like his overall goal in life is to be like doing so well financially, I guess, like on the provider aspect, that I don't have to work, that I can stay home and raise the kids and or do whatever I want to do. You know, like for me to even have that option is like fulfilling for him. That would be like the most, that would mean that he like reached his like ultimate goal.
Yeah. I'm gonna go first.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go first.
Did you think about this? You were ready.
I know. I think it's because I just pray about it a lot.
Oh.
Yeah. Meaningful. I think my life is, there's always meaning to life.
Right.
You know, like your life isn't going to be meaningful only if you have the things you want. You know, I think every single little bit of like your journey adds meaning to your life, and meaning can be good or bad, you know? I guess I'll just go with like, am I happy with my life, right? And one of the things that like when I pray, I literally always say I'm thankful for having a full belly, for having a warm bed to sleep in with our daughters, for our daughter's health, for Alex's health, for his job, and for literally the roof over our heads. I think, could our life be less stressful? Yes. And I think that's like, with me and Alex, we're very simple, you know? We're not, and you know this, we're very homebody people. So I think our ideal life looks like us just being able to afford a lifestyle where I can continue being a stay-at-home mom, have not worry about groceries, not worry about how we're gonna pay our next bill, but honestly, just living comfortably. Like, we don't even have to strive to be like rich, just stable enough to where we can give our daughters the life they deserve in terms of like always have the clothes they need, you know, put them in the sports they want, have reliable cars, one for him, one for me.
Like the simple things.
Yeah,
Nothing extravagant.
I would be happy living in an apartment for the rest of our lives. You know, big enough, like maybe like a 2-3 bedroom one for when the girls grow older. Maybe a small house, but we really don't need like much. Like, you know, I want to be able to afford my makeup still, you know.
And those materialistic things don't like define your happiness, because you don't necessarily have all those things now, but that doesn't make you any less happy with what you do have in your life.
Yeah, I genuinely just, me and him genuinely just want to live so comfortably that we don't have to worry about how to pay our bills next, you know? And literally whenever I pray, I say this and I say, but anything extra is welcome and received with like full gratitude. That's it.
Yeah.
Because
I think that really... No, finish what you're going to say.
Yeah, because honestly, like, you, like, look at the world and everything that is fed to us is overconsumption. You know?
It is.
And it's like, do we really need all that? You look at people with big houses and it's easy looking from the outside in, but think about the bigger the house, the bigger the bills, the bigger the maintenance, your AC system goes out, it's even more expensive to fix. Now me trying to convince myself I don't want that. No, but genuinely, like, people I saw an influencer posted this, but they're like, you have all the money, why aren't you like buying a house? And she said it, the AC system just broke down in my rental where I rent, and the owner kicked us out because it's $30,000 to fix, and he doesn't have the money right now. Like a car, I mean,
was that the girl from...
She has short hair. She's really pretty.
From Catfish, the host?
No.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, because I can't remember what her name is.
Yeah, no, but
she had something like that happen too.
Yeah, but really, again, I guess just being, because we're happy with what we have, but honestly, our biggest thing right now is just being stressed about like bills and stuff. You know? I don't ask like God for money. I ask him that my husband gets more hours at work and that he gives him the strength and energy to like be able to work those hours, you know? And ultimately that's all I want in life, just to be comfortable where my daughters and I can go get a Starbucks while daddy's working, or if we want to go out to dinner on the weekend, we can go out to dinner and spend quality time together. If our daughters want to hang out with their friends, I don't want to have to say, no mama, you can't because I don't have money to give you, you know? I wanted to be able to go. I mean, either give her good $20-$40, you know? I don't want to ever have to be in a position where you're holding back from just living a full life.
And you guys have time for that too.
Yeah.
Like, you're still young and growing, and there's time for that.
Yeah. I'm just happy right now.
Yeah.
Regardless of how stressed
You're just so happy right now. Paying bills.
Yeah.
I think when you talked about like the things that you pray for, that kind of put it into perspective for me too, because I don't pray for like a replacement for anything that we're like going through. I word it in terms of being thankful for whatever lesson this is teaching us. Like if it's something negative. Being thankful for the lesson that it's teaching us, and for that being part of like the journey and the road to get to our end goal, if that makes sense. So I find gratitude in like going through the hardships, even though like it's stressful and it's, you know, all these emotions come out in the moment, I can't help but like also just be like, it is what it is. And at the end of the day, what are we learning from this experience so that we don't continue to repeat like these negative behaviors or negative whatever that's feeding into it, and like focus on rerouting and doing things different to get us to like whatever our end goal is. Because this could be for like anything. And I say we as in like obviously me and Billy. Because that's another thing too, is like, it's not just like my life when I'm thinking of you know, what I want in my life. It's not just me. Like it's Billy, it's our kids, it's our extended family to an extent. Like I think about all those things, you know? And for the most part, like I think that I really am living like not the most wholesome life that I could possibly have, but like for where I'm at, again, like I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy with where I'm at.
Yeah.
And like if this is all we get for the rest of our lives, like I will be happy with that.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like it's basically like you don't need to have riches for your life to be meaningful.
Right. Like I feel like, and even the richest person in the world, like we were just talking about, can have so many different struggles. So like that's not going to make a difference. Like you think that it would solve your issue now, but it's like, but would it really, like in the long run, you know? Like I don't know, I really just think similar to like what you said, like if we just got to a point where we didn't have to worry about like paying any bills or giving our children all of these opportunities, being able to pour into ourselves, whatever that looks like, date nights, you know, whatever, here and there, like, which again, we like already kind of do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like if this, where I'm at right now, was all I got, I would still be happy with it.
Yeah.
And that would still be like a fulfilling
life
for me.
Yeah.
And like meaningful.
Yeah. I was gonna say something and I lost my fucking train of thought.
I feel like that was kind of a ramble from me, but I don't really know.
No, it makes sense. I don't wanna like, I don't want this to come off as like me settling for like the bare minimum, but it really is just like when you look at life, you cannot live a life if you focus on chasing a certain life, you stop enjoying the one you're living right now. And I think that's, so when I pray, that's exactly when I pray. Like, I'm grateful for what I have right now, but anything more is welcome. Like, obviously, anyone would like anything more, you know? But I also have to be grateful for where I'm at in life right now. Because if not...
And not take away from the value of like what you're living right now. That's why I'm saying, like, if I were to never get anything grander, like if we were literally to just stay in this same spot, and I'm talking physically and like financially, emotionally, like all those things, if this was all I got, I would literally, and like you said, like not trying to just settle for less, but I would literally like make do with what I had.
Like why?
Because I'm happy with this. Like this is fine.
A lot of people make their own lives miserable by literally hating on the life that they live right now. Like, oh, it's not good enough for me.
Constantly wanting better.
And there's like a healthy way to want better for yourself, and then there's a negative way. Healthy way is knowing you can do better, knowing you're on the way to do better, while also being grateful for what you have. And then there's that other perspective in which you want better because you hate where you are. Like I guess not. You could like definitely not settle for what you have right now, want better. But a lot of people want better and are like, fuck this life. Like, I hate this, you know? And it's kind of like, I've read where, was just in general, but like, you can't ask God for more blessings without being grateful for where you are now. I was thinking, life is like a math problem. Because you go in there with instructions, you know, you get the basic instructions and you're like trying to figure it out and you get stuck. So you have to backtrack, do it again. But then when you get that answer, you're like, aha, like I know how to do this. And you go on to like do the rest. And until you can master that, then you move on to the next step, next level of math, you know? And I feel like that's the same thing. Like you have to make mistakes in life. You have to figure out, again, we're young, we're gonna figure it out.
And then when you finally meet those goals, it's so much more rewarding because you know how much you genuinely put into it. And the road that it took to get to that point, and being grateful for all of it. Being grateful for every single step to getting to that point. I feel like this went on a whole like life
Oh my gosh.
lesson spiel. But like, I don't know if men would really think about things that deeply.
Yeah.
Or if they would just think of it like, oh no, I just want to be a good provider, a good dad, a good husband, and that be like the end of it. I'm sure that they have more like feelings about it that, like, I always say this about Billy, like, I know that he feels things deeply, but he just doesn't always know how to put those things into words.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to like verbalize them.
Yeah.
But I know, like, I know with my heart and soul that he like feels those same things and we connect on those same levels. It's just easier for me to communicate that through like talking than it is for him to literally put all of those feelings into words for him to like share, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's necessarily all men, but like for Billy specifically, I'd say that he would most likely like agree with what I'm saying, but he wouldn't have been able to say it in that way.
Yeah. This one, another one from my honey bunches of oats. What are signs of a weak man compared to signs of a manly man?
I feel like this is very specific to each woman.
Yeah.
And like what she
Looks for?
what she looks for. Because I personally feel like a weak man can also be, a quote unquote weak man can also be a man that to everybody else is like a manly
man.
Yeah, like a stern man, a freaking, think about the way that like machista like men are like, they have that whole like machista personality is like strong and tough and like head of the household type of like,
I control my woman.
like put on a pedestal type thing. Pedestal. Put on a pedestal type of like attitude.
Yeah.
But like honestly, that's some weak ass man behavior.
Like you have like everything you have is because of me. I'm the breadwinner.
Yeah,
You're
like you have
without
to
me.
belittle anybody else to make yourself feel good.
Yeah.
Like fuck no. You know? This may be like trigger warning, like whatever, but I feel like it's also fair to say, I guess. Anyways, I'm just gonna say it with my chest. But
unapologetically, girl. Come
literally,
on, go.
But the same thing goes for men that are like abusive in any way, shape, or form, like mentally, physically, emotionally, all the things abusive. That is literally like the weakest type of man. Like you may like be portraying yourself as like this, again, like machista, like macho man, fucking, I don't know, strong, big, bad, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, internally is that just makes you like so weak.
Yeah.
And I think now that I'm like thinking about it as I'm like speaking,
your wheels are turning.
Yeah, my wheels are turning, my little light bulb. I literally think that that's what it means for me, is like how they are on the inside.
Yeah.
Because not just with like Billy, but I'm thinking even back to like my daddy issues, like with my dad. And like exterior, like when he's interacting with literally anybody else, he comes off as a very strong, like, I don't know, strong Hispanic man. Like, like, I don't know how else to put it.
Yeah.
But he's very like confident. He's very, just, you know what I mean? Like he's that type of person that's just.
Very cocky?
Yes. Very cocky, very just manly up front, right? But internally, like, you're weak as shit. You don't take care of your kids. You don't take care of any of your wives. You don't, like, you're not a good person. Yeah. Like, it's literally all
a facade
to make you look one way so that people that don't read through your bullshit or don't know you that well think that, like, you're this, that, and the other when you're actually, like, a piece of shit. You know? And for Billy, like,
it's almost like he puts up this front so people will focus on the outside and not look inward to who he really is.
Yeah, so I think that's what really matters for me then, to differentiate the two, like a manly man and a weak man, because it's all about like not only the way that you carry yourself, but the way that you are internally and how that like, because that ultimately reflects on your outside, you know? For Billy, I think most people would agree that like he's kind of an asshole because that's his like his front, so to say.
Yeah.
Right? Like he comes off very like stern, like strong, like don't fuck with me vibes. And while he can be that way, it's not always that way, and it's not that way in a negative light. You know what I mean? Like he is a very, like I said for the last question, like he feels things very deeply. He's a very like he can be a very emotional man. He just chooses who he opens up to. Yeah, chooses who he
Girl, speak.
he chooses who he opens up to with that piece of him.
Yeah.
Like, cause that's like a very vulnerable piece of him.
Yeah.
And I think it's like most important that he chooses that that's me.
Yeah.
That he opens up to on that level.
Yeah.
Cause that just, I mean,
yeah.
I wouldn't want him to open up like that with anybody else. So I'm honored.
Yeah.
I think that's my gist.
Okay, well, there's obviously like strong men physically, but again, I generally believe that a strong man physically can be just as stupid. Certified man hater right here, okay? So, like, I do not give a fuck if you have muscles. I don't care if you go to the gym every fucking day. If you're hollow on the inside, get the fuck
If your heart and mind is weak,
please.
Those muscles don't mean shit.
I don't give a fuck. Look, I am blessed that I found the love of my life and have children with him already. And that is just like my ideal man right there. You know, like point blank period. I'm just gonna go based off of Alex. But I see the way he is with our daughters, with me, he's just so full of love, you know? And that's like with everyone, but what matters to me is how he is with us, you know?
Right.
And based off of the way he is with us, I could not have picked a better like husband, father for my children. Because I look at other men like in my day-to-day life and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I don't know, a man who prioritizes family, a man who prioritizes the well-being of those he loves. And I think I've mentioned this before, but not once has this man complained about going to work, you know? And he knows that his job is what provides for his family, is what provides for his children. And there's not one day where I'll tell him I need this, the girls need this, and he'll give me shit for it. Or, because I experienced that with my mom and my stepdad. I mean, he would get mad if they went grocery shopping and she would put in multiple snacks. He would be the type to legit like take a box and put it away. That's a weak man right there. What do you mean giving your children what they want doesn't fulfill you? You know, like a man that again puts themselves and their wants and needs before anyone else, that's a weak man right there. Because you're not mentally strong enough to care for anyone else other than yourself. You're not mentally strong enough or even emotionally strong enough to look at other people's struggles and other people's necessities and wants and needs other than your own. Like you're so weak that all you can focus on is yourself. And you're stupid. You're so stupid that you don't have the mental capacity or emotional capacity to take other people's feelings into consideration. You know what I mean?
Well, and that's like a level of like responsibility too, or like not, I want to say like accountability kind of too, because then it's like, okay, like when it comes to like kids or even your marriage, like you're choosing to like commit to this person and like the significance of that relationship, like a marriage, you know what I mean? Because you're choosing your life partner, right? So like you're choosing that commitment, because that's what, you know, marriage is to everybody else, right? Is commitment. And I feel like for one, with a weak-minded man, because that's what it comes down to, I think. Not physically strong, but because that doesn't matter if you're weak-minded. But for some, it's, for one, marriage doesn't symbolize commitment or like, what's the word? Like out of like pure like happiness and like love, right? It represents possessiveness and like control.
Yeah.
But also, so like the lack of accountability and stuff is what I'm trying to say and get at is not only with choosing not to nurture the marriage the way it's intended to in that way, but also like your kids, like you laid down at the end of the day to make those children, but then you're telling me that you don't want to do everything in your power to take care of them and to pour into them, and it's still all like about you, you know?
It's a shame. Like, what a shame that you can create beautiful human beings and not care for them. Like, you lack that so much. But, like, back to, like, the ego thing and, like, men, like, there's abusers out there who feel the need to beat women who are already not equivalent as strong as a man. You feel the need to beat them to prove some sort of fucking point, some sort of fucking like possessiveness, some fill your fucking ego, like, you know, that right there is a weak man. The fact that that you have to feel like you need to prove that by beating
that you have
someone.
to take things out physically in order to fulfill yourself that way.
Yeah. One of the things that I always tell Alex is like, it's okay to cry. And as soon as I say that, he'll start like crying, you know? But it's like, I feel like men shouldn't have to be told that it's okay for them to be emotional, for them to feel like it's okay.
Right.
Like, it's normal. We're all human. Like, yes, we're different genders, but emotions, when you're
emotions are natural to anybody.
Like, it means you care.
Right.
It means you care enough to like think about certain things or want to change because of how certain things made you feel, you know? Because there's men who aren't strong enough emotionally, so they suppress everything. And in the end, it just causes a bunch of like internal, you know, issues.
It causes weakness.
Yeah. And what do? They put up a front, a facade, because they don't want to do the inner work. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just thankful for the man that I have, because again, it's not easy to go out there and again work all hours of the day to come home and be so selfless with yourself, because you're pouring into everyone and with the money you're making, because you know that it's going to your kids, to your wife, you know. And I mean, a lot of men put their families before anyone else. That's how Alex is. He won't even think about buying anything for himself. Like, I have to be the one to ask, do you have shampoo? Do you have deodorant? Do you have, we were running out of toothpaste, we gotta go get some. Because this man's only worry is to work and be able to provide for us, you know?
Like, he does not care about
and I do
literally all the little things.
And I do wish he would like care more about himself and be a little bit more selfish, you know, to where he would, fill more of his cup.
I will say too, on like obviously the same note, but in a different like aspect too, is that as a boy mom, I am super grateful that I have a like mentally and like emotionally like inner strong like man to raise my children with, because as a boy mom, like that stereotype of men don't cry and like just always having to put up that facade of being strong, whether you are or aren't, like internally. I'm so glad that I have Billy to like instill in our children that it is okay to cry. Emotions are like normal, and like they have that example of him to lead by, and like the way that he like cares for us and takes care of us and things like that. Like, obviously they always say that like you, and this isn't always true, but more likely than not, you're a product of like your environment, you know? And that can be good or bad. Like, you can lead by example, or you can do the complete opposite because you had a really shitty upbringing. Like, that's not to say that you're going to like do one thing or the other, like set in stone. But what I'm saying is, I'm so glad that they have a positive example to follow, and that they are learning like what to do instead of what not to do.
Yeah.
By Billy and his beautiful heart and soul, even though it may not look like it on the outside.
But what matters is the life you guys live behind closed doors.
Yeah, that's what he always tells me too.
Yeah.
He was like, everybody at work thinks that I'm such an asshole. And I'm like, because you are. And he's like, but not to you, and that's what matters. I'm like, yeah, I guess.
you're
But
right.
like, you could tone it down sometimes too, because people are like, damn, like, you put up with that? Nah, because he's a little teddy bear with me. Okay, these last three we can kind of like rapid fire, because this is kind of a long episode. And we're ending on a positive, fun, well, not that those weren't positive, but a fun note, not so deep.
Yeah.
Billy asks, what's the hype around comfort drinks? So like, he does not get the hype around like, oh, I want my coffee, or oh, I want my matcha at a cute little aesthetic coffee shop or anything like that.
It's literally just the vibes.
It's, yeah. What's the, is it dopamine or is it serotonin?
Yeah. Dopamine.
Yeah, it's one of those.
It's a dopamine rush.
That gives us the rush. And I feel like this is pretty like universal around like most women. And it doesn't have to be like just coffee or just, you know, like I feel like it's just whatever fills you and makes you like happy. It could be a Red Bull.
Yeah.
Like
it could be that the cup is just aesthetic, dude. Like
literally, it could be water in a cup.
Yeah,
but
I
if it's
literally
an aesthetic cup.
I like my drink right now. I literally got the size large because it's the only one with the lid like this. And I like the other lids.
Oh my
I swear.
gosh. You don't like the dome lids?
No, they're ugly.
Yeah. And it's also like the act of going to get your drink too.
Yeah.
It's not just like what you're getting, but like it's going to the aesthetic coffee shop and like getting to take a cute picture of your drink.
Doing your
and
makeup,
then,
cute outfit.
yeah, it's like, it's all of it. It's something to look forward to. It's like a small part of your day that makes like a big difference.
Like they say that when a mom goes and buys a coffee, that's the only time that someone else is doing something for her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. How wholesome. These were supposed to be lighthearted and fun.
No, it's sad.
Like that's why we do it.
Unless your man is making like coffee for you in the mornings, but our fucking man wake up at 4 in the morning.
Yeah, that is cute though. And honestly, I lie a little bit because it is kind of like the drink itself too, because shit, if I had an espresso, I'd be whipping it up, or a Breville. Yeah. I'd be whipping it up in the kitchen, making my own little espresso concoctions.
Yeah.
I say that now because I don't have that. And a lot of people that do have it still like...
You could teach Billy how to do them and make you some like Sunday mornings.
Yeah, that'd be so cute.
Or Saturdays.
But I probably still would like love the feeling
Yeah.
of like going to a coffee shop and getting...
Yeah.
Can't replace that. He also doesn't get what it is with girls and Target / TJ Maxx, Marshalls, like those like stores.
Dopamine rush.
Yeah.
Just kidding. You go, you find anything cute.
They literally say that like Target's whole like, this isn't just like in our heads how we like walk in and we're like, oh my gosh, Target will tell me what to buy. Like it's literally their marketing strategy. Yeah. Like I saw something that like down to like the way that it smells, they like, and other stores will do this too. Like have you ever been to not Anthropologie, maybe it is Anthropologie, no, I don't know what store it is. It's a bougie ass store, but it was at the Flatirons Mall.
Abercrombie?
No, it wasn't Abercrombie. It was like bougie. It wasn't Anthro. I don't remember what it was. Anyways, you walk in there and just the smell alone is like bougie. You know what I mean? And it's like, wow, like I feel like I'm so luxurious. I don't know. So anyways, back to the point. Target has literally said like it's all in their marketing, like the way that they like display everything, like, and you think about it and like that makes total sense because not only do like women get like obsessed with like Target probably being like a one-stop shop too, it's just like the convenience of it, but also the fact that they're literally making kids toys that are like Target themed. They have a whole birthday party section that like it has a Target theme for a birthday party. Like it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
TJ Maxx.
I like TJ Maxx because you can find anything there. Like the freaking Glossier balm, the body butter, whatever lotion.
When I get my roller perfume from there too for $15.
Yeah.
Glossier.
I got the body lotion for $20.
And it's like cute, affordable stuff. So yeah, I used to have like an actual TJ Maxx like addiction where I would go like multiple times a week and spend like whatever money I wanted. And it would be anything from like kitchen stuff to clothes. Like it literally did not matter.
Yeah.
I think it's also nice that you can buy like name brand for a cheaper price.
Yeah.
Because like my boys be dressed in Nike from head to toe, but I did not pay more than $10 for that outfit.
Yeah.
You know? When retail price, it's like $70 for a kid's outfit.
Yeah.
So I like that too. This last one he asks, why do girls like popping pimples?
Oh.
Being a little Dr. Pimple Popper.
It's just satisfying.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like...
Honestly, I get sad when I run out of blackheads or whiteheads on my face.
Really?
I'm like, let me find more.
Billy, I will literally sit there and it's like, I don't want to say once a week because it's not like we're on a schedule or anything. But whenever I notice that I haven't done it in a while, I will sit there and like pick at his face because he gets like deep rooted blackheads. And I think it's just because like, for one, he has larger pores. And for two, just all the dirt and stuff that they work in. Yeah, like he literally is covered in concrete half the time.
That's why I like picking Alex's face, but he has such a low pain tolerance.
Oh, so it hurts him.
It hurts him, and I'm like, no, just hang on.
Ah, no, I'll be in there like digging.
Dude, they're so juicy. Like they're big blackheads, especially like on the forehead.
Yeah, Billy gets a lot. Like he gets right here. Like by his. I think that's just because that's where it sweats.
One straps to the helmet.
Yeah,
and, like the helmet,
and then right here, and then this is so gross. He has one specific one. Yeah. Same spot every single time, in his eyebrow, like right here. Yeah. That literally, when you like pop it, it's like a snake. Like it comes out like a little like it's a whole little
swirl.
So I'll ask him. I'll be like, hey, we literally just call it like that pimple, like his pimple, like he knows which one I'm talking about. Like, I was like, so have you done it recently? He's all no. I'm like,
you're like, that's my calling.
That's my go-to, that one right there. But yeah, I don't know if it's just like satisfying or if it's just like, I feel like, I know, you know what I told him when we were talking about this? What? I was like, I don't know if it's just like an act of like kindness, an act of love, act of service. Yeah. That I'm like, I feel like I'm like cleaning you a little bit. I was like, you know, like apes, like monkeys, like pick at each other's hair, like the bugs. Oh heck no. I was like, I pop your pimples.
You're fucking grooming him? Yeah. Like a cat?
And then he goes, and then you eat it? And I was like, no, I don't eat it. He's like, well, monkeys eat the bugs. Protein. No, I don't know what it is.
Minerals.
It's just fun.
This is dirt.
If I had like all the little tools, I would go in.
Yeah. I'm gonna get home tonight and be like, Alex, lay down. Sit the fuck down.
Let me pop your pimples. No, but that's the end of our little questions. This went a lot longer than I thought it was going to, but that's good. We got content.
We got quality time.
Substance to our little episode here.